Hey everybody, this is Henry from Tech Daddy Videos. Welcome to another live video. Today we're going to be talking about winning the buy box. And so when I talk about winning the buy box, I mean winning the buy box. Now, part of winning the buy box is knowing exactly what to do, exactly how to win the buy box itself. There's many ways to win the buy box, but you want to make sure that you do things correctly. And I preach that all the time. You know, trying to do things the right way. Now, when you are competing against other people, say for example, you are piggybacking off of somebody else. When you're piggybacking off of somebody else, then your chances of winning the buy box are a lot less as if you were going to go ahead and you were going to private label your own product. If you private label your own product, you're really competing against nobody because you have your own ASIN, you have your own UPC code, and you're basically just creating that listing and putting that listing out there and promoting that itself. Now, if you're in a very competitive category, that's different. If you're in a category where it's very competitive, then you want to make sure that you go out and try to beat your competitors. And if you're able to beat your competitors, then you have a much better shot. And when I say beat your competitors, I'm talking more sales. I'm talking lower your price. Make sure your price is lower than theirs, and then you can have a better opportunity winning the buy box when you're competing against other people. So, anyways. I hope everybody's doing good today. I hope everybody is having a great day. It's sales are picking up, and I cannot stress to you guys enough. Now is the time to get into Amazon. Now is the time to sit there and start building your business. Going out there and making sure you have the proper training. I'm going to show you my account. I'm going to go ahead and show you my account, and I have a very high percentage when I win the buy box. So when I win the buy box, I get tons and tons of sales. And so when I say tons of sales, 300 or more. And so a day. And I'm not talking a month. I'm not talking 2 months, what have you. I'm talking each and every day. Now, some days are going to be less. Some days you're going to have less sales than others. So I want to be able to show you guys and show you what this training is all about. And when I concentrate on training, I concentrate on videos where I put them in my package, my Amazon A to Z course, and I give you guys that information. So I try to give you as much as possible. And this week, I'm basically going to be working on buy box situations and what have you. So I'm adding more videos about that. So you guys should have more videos coming up really quick on winning the buy box and what to do, what to look for. And I'll be making quite a bit more videos just on winning the buy box, because it's very important that you know what you're doing. And if you know what you're doing, things just be much easier for you guys to sell. Okay, for example, new people don't know a whole lot, so a lot of the times they're guessing. It's a guessing game with them. So it makes it difficult because they don't win the buy box most of the time. Most of the time, they're trying to figure out how to win the buy box. And so if you guys agree with me, feel free to put it in chat. Let me know. And, let me know what you guys think or how you guys are doing as far as your buy box. And you can find out very simple what your percentage is. It's in your Seller Central. And I'll show you my Seller Central, and I will go out there and show you my percentage on the buy box itself. It's probably going to blow you guys away, because I try to keep it as high as possible, close to 100%, and it is pretty darn close to 100%. Let me tell you that. I give myself an A+ when I get into the buy box itself, and I have a percentage like that. So it's something that I definitely am proud of, and that too comes with your customer satisfaction. You got to have good reviews. You have to have great reviews, as a matter of fact, and you have to have excellent feedback. If you have that, it's just much easier for you to sell. They kind of put you at the top of the line, put you way up here. So, today I came on today because I was just kind of looking at my account. It's the middle of the week. It is Wednesday, and so I still have until Sunday, and so, it's like I said, sales have just been up there and have been increasing. And so I'm proud of that when it comes to that. So let me see if I can switch this camera around, and let me see if I can show you guys. So I'm not sure if I can switch this as I'm going live, but if I can, let me see. Oh, there you go. All right, so let me turn this. And, forgive me, because it's like, I'm just showing you. Let me show you the date, as a matter of fact. Let me show you the date. It is 4/24 right now, okay? 4/24, and let me see here. My buy box percentage, let me show you that. Right to the right-hand side, you guys can see that. Sorry for this, but buy box percentage is 98%, okay? So, again, let me show you orders. 363 orders, 21,000 sales. So 21,000 sales so far for 7 days. And let me show you down here. Let me move this up. Okay. Customer feedback is 4.9 stars in the past 12 months. 99% rating. Okay. And hold on, guys. Let me switch this back. Okay. So I'm just kind of showing you what this account can do. So let me get back. All right. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just making this adjustment here on, there we go. All right, perfect. So that, there you go. I mean, you have to, thanks OLA. So you seen it, you kind of seen it for yourself. I mean, I was just here, like I said, on my computer. I was just looking at it. My buy box percentage is 98%. 98%, which is almost unheard of. So and the secret to that is I do a lot of private label products, okay? I private label my own products. And when I go out there and I private label products, I really push these products out there, and I make sure that these products are going to continue to sell for me. So, as a matter of fact, I have quite a few I have some products right here. I'm going to show you guys. This one right here, just a little strap, I guess, for people who have snoring issues and what have you. They use this, and put this on. I'm not going to put this on, but basically, I guess it keeps the chin up. I don't know. I haven't used it. Not something that I would use, but there's people out there that would buy it. Now, this right here is extremely light. I'm talking 2 ounces, 3 ounces at the most. And it's very small. So you can actually send this product out and get this product out there for dirt cheap. And I'm talking United States Postal Service for under $3. And if you send it in Amazon's FBA and you're selling it for, say, for example, under $10 or what have you, you can get into the small and light program and do it that way. Now, here's another one, for example. This is Terry's project, and he is looking at this, and these are like these little pill box for your pills, and very simple. Nothing really fancy to it, but this, you can put your own name on it, and this again is probably less than 6 ounces, if that, and you can send this off in a small little envelope and send that off and get that out in the post office for dirt cheap. And when I talk about dirt cheap, I'm talking in the $3 range if you're going out there and you are sending it merchant fulfilled. But if you're sending it Amazon's FBA, then try for the small and light program, especially if it's going to be under $10. If it's going to be over $10, then obviously you're not going to qualify for that, but your price should be around $4. And if you're selling it for $19, $20 for the unit itself, you're going to make quite a bit of money doing that. And if you go out there and you private label your own product, you have a very high percentage of winning that buy box, unless somebody turns around and tries to piggyback off of you. But you want to make sure that you brand register your product. If you start selling quite a bit, if you're selling 200 units a day, 300 units a day, then you might want to jump all over that and start branding your products and making sure that your products are brand registered, so you won't have that anybody sitting there piggybacking off of you, because as soon as they come in, you can simply call Amazon and say, hey, he's not authorized, and the next thing is they're getting kicked out for selling your product without your authorization. So, but feel free to give me a thumbs up, guys. I appreciate that. That way I'm not sure if I sound okay, if you guys are getting the information. So feel free to hit that, smash that like button. There you go. And I appreciate that. I'm going to be checking out the comments right now. So I will definitely check out the comments, see what you guys have to say. Feel free to go into chat and ask your question, and I will be more than happy to sit there and answer the question for you if I can. Toby Dan, what's up there? Toby Dan. Hi, Henry. How you doing? OLA, thank you very much for the $10. OLA started out with $5 every single time. Now he's upping his game. You must be making some money, OLA, or you're learning quite a bit. That's great. So, and I appreciate that. Give you a thumbs up for that, and I appreciate that. Every single time that you go out there and you throw money into the little kitty there, I appreciate that. OLA says, you are a value to me. Appreciate that. I have more and more people coming in, and they're just coming in and signing in for my course, and which is great. And so it encourages me to do more YouTube videos. And that's what I'm finding out that I'm doing more now, is because people are reaching out to me a lot more, and they are signing up for the courses, and which is great, and I like to show numbers like I'm showing you now, just to encourage you guys, to let you know that anything is possible, that you guys can be making that money. You guys can go out there and make the money that I make. It took me 11 years. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's just started overnight. No, it didn't. I mean, and that's how Amazon works. Amazon sits there and, like I said, they give you that little piece of the pie. And so they don't give you everything all at once. And so when you go out there and you start selling on Amazon, if you start out slow, so what? As long as you are out there and you are making money every single week, it's just going to continue to go out there and do what it's going to do. So keep the questions coming. I am seeing them, but I'm trying to talk at the same time. Don't want to lose my thought, but I will catch up to those questions. Thank you guys for putting them out there. So I know this is like a weird time for you guys. I'm usually on at 6 o'clock. I'm actually on at 4:30 today. And normally on a Wednesday, I'm not on YouTube. What's up there, Steve? And so tomorrow I am booked all day from 8:30 in the morning all the way to 10 o'clock at night. So I am booked. I don't think I'm taking any phone calls tomorrow at all. Just because my schedule is full. And so I'm going to be extremely busy. So if I don't answer the phone tomorrow, just leave me a voicemail. I'll try to catch up to you on Friday and over the weekend and what have you. And if I can answer your question, no problem. So, but yeah, thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate that. Yeah, winning the buy box is very, very tricky, as Steve knows. You know, I worked with Steve, and Steve can tell you that the buy box can be difficult sometimes. And so when you go out there and you are concentrating on that buy box, especially if you have a brand new listing, you always want to make sure that you are very competitive with other competitors that are selling the same thing. Maybe something a little different. It may, if you're private labeling your own product, well, obviously, you know, you're in a class by yourself, but you still have competition, you still have competitors, and you want to get those sales. And that's what it's all about, is trying to get those sales so you can go out there and make the money that you're going to make. And so when you have a brand new account, you have to work harder. That's just the bottom line. You know, nothing's free in this world, and you definitely have to work harder. And so that's why you kind of need some of the training. You kind of need some of the things that I can provide for you, and sit there and go, here you go, here you go, here you guys go, you guys do this step by step by step, and things just start to move. Now, if you're experienced, like for example, Steve has been, you know, selling on Amazon for quite a bit. He's got some great numbers on his account, and so when he puts up a new listing, it may be a little easier for him to do that, as opposed to like a Terry that I took on also. And so Terry has a newer account, so he has to work harder and so forth. And Steve says, please explain how the buy box works, rotates. Well, it's very tricky, but this is how it will rotate. You don't get it all the time if you are piggybacking off of somebody else's listing, or you have 3 or 4 people that are selling your particular product, okay? So if they're selling your product and you have the exact same price, all you guys have the exact same price. Sometimes you will get it, sometimes somebody else will get it. So for example, if Terry, Steve, and myself were selling the exact same thing, then and we had all the same prices, then if one person was going out there and advertising, saying doing an automatic campaign, then he would most likely get the buy box itself. Now, if for example, say all 3 of us were same price, everything, and all three of us were doing automatic campaigns. We're really competing against ourselves because it's if we're piggybacking off the same account, then nobody really wins. And so one minute Steve can get it, 1 minute Terry can get it, 1 minute I can get it. So you got to be really, really careful when you are having your account and say you private labeled your account, and you went ahead and you sent it into Amazon's FBA program. Well, they're going to favor the person that sends their product into Amazon's FBA program. And that's another thing too, is you can have a lower price. And say, for example, Steve, Terry, and myself were selling the exact same thing. I was doing merchant fulfilled, Terry was doing merchant fulfilled, but Steve was sending his product into Amazon's FBA program. He's going to probably get the buy box most of the time because he sent his product in to Amazon's FBA program. And I probably will not get it until he runs out of his inventory. So, and we've seen it happen to where somebody sent one in to FBA and the other two didn't send it in, and this person was getting all the sales. So, you know, you kind of have to look at it that way. And if you are having a private label product and somebody does piggyback off your listing, then you want to make sure that you pay attention to that. Because we did have somebody that was selling our product without our authorization. And we literally got him out and he was gone. But I'm sure it hurt some of our sales because we didn't realize that was happening till weeks later. And that was kind of my fault because I should have been out there checking every single day, which I wasn't. I was too busy. But when we did catch it, we made sure and made it a point to send them a cease and desist letter and get them off of our particular product. So, and that's another thing that you guys must do is pay attention to your account. Make sure that nobody else is selling your account. And if nobody else is selling on your account, in other words, say they pull your listing, okay? They pull your listing, they're looking at your listing, and right on the right-hand side, it says have one to sell. If you're not brand registry and you're open, remember, Amazon is an open marketplace. And so Amazon lets anybody sell your product. Basically, that's what they do. They have no control, or customer service has no control over going out there and trying to get you to buy box. And they'll tell you that. They'll tell you, hey, just, you know, luck of the draw and what have you. But there's some things that you should be doing. You should have a great account for 1. You should have great feedback for 2. You should have good reviews for 3. You should have competitive prices for 4. And so you want to make sure that all those exist, okay? And make sure your account is in great standing. That's another thing too, is make sure that you have no negatives, nothing. I guess pretty much you use this as I don't know, a credit report. You know, they're going to favor people more if they have an 800 FICO score as to somebody with a 650 FICO score. That's the only way I can explain it. So you know, the higher the number, the better it's going to be. Same thing with Amazon. You know, if your account is in great standings and you met this criteria, and this one, then you most likely will get the buy box. Also, what comes into play is the length and time of your account. Okay, if you've had your account for a long time and you constantly make sales, and I'm repeating that 3 times for you guys, constantly making sales, then you will probably end up winning the buy box a lot, much greater, and have. Sorry guys, I was cut off again. I don't know if it's my internet, because probably my internet, what have you. But um, anyways, so again, all that comes into play when it comes to making sure that you have your account and it's established and a good account. That all comes into play. So let's see who's on, and feel free to ask the questions, guys. If you have any questions on the buy box itself, feel free to ask. Right now is a good time. I'm not going to be on too long tonight. I definitely have some stuff going on, so I won't be on too long, but I will definitely try to answer your questions and kind of go from there. All right. So let's see who is on. All right, Toby Dan. OLA says, you are a value to me, honest and straight. Appreciate that, straightforward. Toby Dan says, I love NOS. Kevin C. If a search is done with Jungle Scout and an opportunity is pretty low, do you still look for ways to get in? Well, let me see, Kevin. Are you a student? Let me know if you're a student of mine. There are certain ways, and I showed that. I think I showed that in, oh yes, I showed that in my last product of the month video, which was March. In the product of the month video, I specifically talked about the opportunity score and how to look for it individually and how to look for it throughout the whole page. And so the individual, when you actually went directly to that particular product, it gave you a 9 out of 10. But when you do the whole page of that particular product, it gives you a lower opportunity score because it's giving you an average of what everybody is selling. And so that was like I think a 7 or an 8 out of 10. So if both of those numbers are pretty high, then yes, you have a great opportunity for that particular product itself. And if you're a student, go into my Amazon A to Z course and go into the March 1st product of the month, March 2019. And I have a specific video that explains Jungle Scout and how that works, okay? And keep this in mind, guys. Jungle Scout is not my product. It's not my service, but I learn as much as I can learn. And so I'm just giving you what I know, okay? Just for reference. Cynthia, what's up there, Cynthia Hansen? Hi. Steve says, please explain how the buy box rotates. That's it, no problem. All right. Ninja Hyper. I have finally figured out the buy box. It took me over a year pretty much to have it is to move volume right and have perfect matrix. Exactly what I showed you guys earlier on my account itself. 4.9 out of 5 stars on my account and $21,000 in sales. And buy box wins was 98%. So, and that's on my main account. So, again, yes, you're absolutely right when it comes to that. A lot of that comes into play, and that's why I kind of tell you guys, make sure that you're doing everything correct. All right. But hey, great. I appreciate that, Ninja Hyper. Hey, nice to see you on. Haven't seen you around, but nice to see you coming on. Eddie, what's up there, Eddie? Eddie went ahead and retracted his. Kevin says, not a student yet, plan on it in May. Great. Kevin, it's going to only help you out. I mean, I have over 100 videos. I have a lot of students here that follow me even on YouTube after they sign up and kind of give you the information. I try to give you as much information as I can. And if you are a student, you can call me anytime and I will help you out the best I could. Okay. Ninja Hyper, sorry, the autocorrect messed up messed up my sentence. No problem. I think we got what you were saying. All right. So yeah, that's not a problem at all. Ninja Hyper says, do you have your own customized products or mainly generic ones to sell? No, I don't have any generic whatsoever. Now, I have most of mine are all customized, private label, have a label on it. I put my own name on it. I push my own products out there. Now, for example, like this snore mask right here, it's pretty simple, okay? So this here has no name on it. You can sell it just like this if you want to in a generic box, and it probably do just as well. What I teach people in my class and what I teach people in my program is concentrate on your listing. If you have a decision to make whether you're going to put a beautiful design onto your box or you're going to create a listing that people are going to want to buy from, it's the second of the two, okay? You want to make sure that you have a listing that people are going to be able to find, one. You're going to have pictures that people are going to enjoy, two. You're going to have description and keywords that people are looking for, three, okay? So if you have all those, then most of the time your listing will be found when you do automatic campaigns and then go into your manual campaigns, okay? So, and I teach you that and I show you that on my course. So, all right, great question though. Steve Everhart says, always, always, always check your feedback. That is correct. Now, you're absolutely right, Steve. Something that we do show, and we want to make sure that even say if somebody leaves you a negative feedback, most of the time you can go out there and you can challenge it and get it removed and get it off. And I've had people do that. I've had people that try to come in, my competitors, and buy something in that showed that they were a sale, and it shows that they were a customer, but then I found out that they were my competition, and so I would challenge it, and sure enough, it would be removed. And so you're absolutely right, Steve, when it comes to that. That's very, very important. Make sure that you have excellent feedback and reviews. Mango's Closet, what's up there, Mango's Closet? Hello all. Mango's Closet says hello to everybody. Ninja Hyper, are you doing any merchant fulfilled items? If so, how many? No, I'm actually getting out of all my merchant fulfilled items because I'm going out of the country. And so in a couple of months, I will be out of the country for a while. And I'm going to be putting that. Oh, by the way, I'm going to put that on YouTube, guys. I'm going to show you where I'm going, jumping on a plane, getting out of the country, and I'm going to show you guys where I'm headed. I'm not telling anybody where I'm going, and it's just a little vacation. But I want to show you what Amazon has given me. Okay, I was in Australia for 3 months, giving me that opportunity, and I want to show you guys that are just on the fence. Some of you that are just quite not sure what this can do to you. This can really change your life if you guys do it correctly, and I want to be able to show that. So the answer to your question there, Ninja, is I am sending everything I have into Amazon's FBA. So when I am on vacation, when I am out of the country, my business will continue to run. It will still be there. It will still be selling. And I let Amazon take care of everything. I don't have to worry about anything. So when I get back, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to have to restock on quite a bit of stuff if I sell out or what have you. So again, you know, I want to make sure that I don't do anything from this point on. So I'm making sure that I'm getting everything sent in. I have 4 or 5 products right now I do merchant fulfilled on, and I sell quite a bit. But everything else is fulfilled by Amazon. So I send a lot of products in. Okay. All right. So answer to your question, 4 or 5 different products that I have merchant fulfilled, but that's in the process of sending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of items in for FBA, and won't be doing any more of that for a while. Kevin C, are there any advantages of doing merchant fulfilled rather than FBA? The only advantage that you have really, Kevin, is cheaper and fees. That's it. But if you want to take advantage of Amazon, think of it this way. And I'm gonna try to tell you guys the best I possibly can as far as the difference between the two. If Amazon is fulfilling your products for you, you send your products in to Amazon directly. Amazon can charge you more money. Amazon is doing your customer service. Amazon is packaging it and sending it to your customer. Amazon is taking care of all your returns. So obviously they're going to charge you more. But here's the beauty. You send the products in Amazon's FBA, you get that little Prime badge. It goes to the Prime members, and it does sell more. It's harder to sell merchant fulfilled unless you have a product that people are just crazy over and just willing to buy. I have a product that you cannot find in the stores. You can only find it in Amazon. So honestly, I get both sales. I get a lot of sales merchant fulfilled, and I get a lot more sales Amazon's FBA program. And so, you know, you're going to get more sales and you're going to get more love if you go out there and do Amazon's FBA program, to answer your question. If you go out and promote on Amazon, I promoted $38,000 last year just on advertising on Amazon, and I did a lot of sales. And so, but I promoted a lot of money too. And I got a lot back. So hopefully that helps you out. Merchant fulfilled, yeah, you can save on quite a bit of stuff. And if you have the time and you're willing to do it, then so be it. You just have to be on top of your game. But it is cheaper, in my opinion, to do merchant fulfilled, but you get more love if you go out there and do Amazon's FBA program, because Amazon's FBA program, they present your listing in front of all their Prime members, which is huge. So you think of it as this. You get on an airplane, you go to the right, you got nothing but coach. You go to the left, you got nothing but first class. If you are merchant fulfilled, you're going right to coach, okay? If you are doing Amazon's FBA, you can go left to first class, or you can go right to merchant fulfilled. It takes the whole thing. So all those people. So now you broaden your horizon by having your listing presented in front of first class and coach. So think of it that way. I don't know if that's a bad analogy or not, but you know, I think you get it. So, all right. Ninja says, a while back you mentioned that you have around 60 listings. Do you have more now? 60 listings? I never said I had 60 listings. I have total of 34 listings. I think that's probably about the most I've had, was 34 listings. 16 out of the 34 were on the first page. I'm not sure about 60 listings or not, but no, I don't have 60 listings, that's for sure. Steve says, merchant fulfilled gets no love. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, we've all tried it. We've all did that. It is cheaper to go out and do merchant fulfilled, like I said. But if Amazon can charge you for something, then they're going to give you more love, okay? and this is where the debate comes in, where you come in and you go, oh, you do this, right? You go out there and you say, well, what's better? Should I turn around and sell on should I sell on Facebook? Should I sell on Shopify, or should I start promoting all this on Amazon? And so to me, it's you go out there and you promote and do everything on Amazon, and you should be fine, and should be perfect. So, all right, okay. So let me see, any other questions? Good. All right. So it looks like I answered all the questions. Nice. Yeah, I apologize for not letting people know I was going to be on today, but I was on the phone quite a bit today, and I was extremely busy, and but I'm glad for the people that are on. I appreciate that. Steve, by the way, your product is on the way. They did send me an email. The supplier sent me the email. Your product is on its way. Okay, sent. So just letting you know about that. So let me know if any of you guys are brand new. I mean, brand spanking new to Amazon. Let me know if any of you are brand new. I'm just curious, because I'm getting a lot of people that are checking out the program that they're clueless. They have no knowledge of selling on Amazon whatsoever. And then I have a few that feel like they can go out there and sell on Amazon and don't need anything. They figure, oh, I'm going to sell this, and this is what I'm going to sell because I love this product. And, and I try to tell them, well, if you go out there and you try to sell something, if you try to sell something, then and you don't know what you're doing, it's Amazon is a monster, okay? And you have to know what to sell. And I think that's where the product of the month kind of comes in. The product of the month that I love to give out is because they're products of the month and they're brand new, and they should be helping you. So let me see here. See who else is here. Patrick Willis, I'm brand new. Oh, nice, Patrick. Patrick Willis. Kevin C, I'm super new. Going through your old YouTube videos. No, go through the new ones. Forget the old ones. It's kind of funny because I look at my old videos and I was like, wow, I want to take those things down because it's just not me. I think I've advanced a lot more than my other videos 2 to 3 years ago. Who knows? Or maybe I haven't. So, Alex K, for FBA, Amazon sends one email to customer asking for the review. Should I send additional emails using Seller Central Portal asking for reviews on me? Alex, look, that is tough because when you go out there and you send emails to their customers, sometimes a customer may feel like you're harassing them, and you go out there and you send somebody an email asking for a review. Don't be surprised if your account gets suspended, or a red flag of them warning you. Okay, they have something in place where they're going to do it. I also teach you how to get reviews on my Amazon A to Z course. I teach you how to do that without sending an email. Okay, and it's very, very that method is awesome. It actually works extremely well. I have 34 reviews in a month and 3 days. A month and 3 days, I had 34 reviews on a product I had 0 reviews when I started out in 33 days. So it does work. But remember, Kevin, that these are Amazon's customers. So you have to respect that. If you buy a product and you have your own buyer's account, then you can leave a review. It is best that you go out there and you leave any type of review you can. It kind of shows Amazon that you're active, and they like that. They like the fact that you go out there and you leave reviews. And I leave reviews all the time. So if I buy something, I always leave a review. I don't care if it's 2 words, 3 words. You know, great product. We'll buy again. You know, it helps me and helps my account. So yes, you can do that. That will help you. But don't force somebody to leave reviews, because 1 out of 10 will leave a review. 1 out of 10 is very, very low. And so if you can get somebody to go out there and leave you a nice review, be grateful for that. But once they do, and once the product starts to move and you have more and more products that you're putting out every single day, then yes, that's gonna help you tremendously. All right. Patrick says, I am in London, UK. Hey, what's up there, Patrick? Thank you very much for coming in London. I have a lot of people in London that are joining the course too. I have another person in London I think I just did a video on. She was in London, and one of my students. So awesome. I'm glad that you're watching my YouTube videos. I don't know what time it is there, but I'm glad that you're watching my videos. I appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Let you know when I do come on. Also, for those of you that haven't heard yet, can you hit that like button? Smash that like button, and let's get those likes up. And Amazon or YouTube loves that when I go out there and I have lots of likes. Appreciate that. Patrick, thumbs up for you. Appreciate that. Alex, what's up there? Alex from Charlotte. Hi, Henry. Can we label 2 or more different products with the same name label? Yes, you can. I have several products that I have the same exact label on that. It's just saying this is from my store, and I put it on there. It's my label. Yes, you can do that. It's all in your listing, okay? And so Amazon really doesn't, okay, you think of it this way. Think of it as your product goes into Amazon's FBA program, right? Goes into their warehouse, okay? So the worker basically gets the order, picks the order. They don't care what label is there. They never see it. They just kind of grab it, put it in, fill it, and send it off to the customer. Amazon's customer service doesn't know anything about your product other than what they see on the listing itself. So you can, and you know, it won't be a problem. It should not be a problem. They're not going to sit there and compare the two, because they have thousands and thousands of products that they're dealing with, and that should not be an issue. So if that helps you, great. Patrick says, I'm very well, thanks, no problem. Alex K, some items being sold by Amazon, but all are used. Okay to go after same products, or just stay away from the Amazon as a seller? Alex, take my course. You need to take my course. I talk about this all the time. And to answer your question, stay away from products Amazon is selling. I had over 1,000 units that I sold beat Amazon on their own game, and I reordered 1,500. Okay, great. I ordered 1,500 units more, and they cut that listing off. They basically shut it down. Said, Amazon, this is Amazon's product, and this is the reason why they cut it off, was because I was selling a lot more than they were. I'm gonna give you guys a tip. If you see a product that says sold by Amazon, when they create their listing, pay close attention to their listing. Look at their listing very closely. Amazon does not they do not lower the price, raise the price. They set the price at the bar right there. That's where they set it. They will not raise it up one week, lower it the next. They keep it the same. You could come in, sell the exact same thing, and 50 cents lower, and you'll win the buy box, and you'll be beating them at their own game. And that's just a little tidbit that I can give you to kind of help you out. But pay attention, because if they sit there and they notice that you're selling a lot more than them, and they do have data on that. So if they see that, then you could be in jeopardy of losing that particular listing, just like I did. So I ended up having to keep 1,500 units and then sell them on eBay, because I could not sell them on Amazon anymore, because they took that listing down. And if I tried to redo the listing, it wasn't going to work. They would have figured it out. So stay away from stuff that is being sold by Amazon. I'm asking that because Amazon is selling only the used ones, not the brand new ones. Oh, okay. So maybe they are getting products. They could be getting products from elsewhere, and having a great deal on it. This is how it works with Amazon. Amazon has an Amazon Preferred program, a preferred vendor program. So a vendor will sell, for example, a vendor will turn around and say, oh, I got 2,000 of these. I would like to be accepted in your vendor preferred program. So Amazon will sit there and say, okay, accepted. Now, the supplier can only sell these to Amazon, cannot sell them anywhere else. Amazon is an exclusive deal, and this is why it says sold by Amazon. So if you're a vendor, instead of me selling to the public, I basically just send this in by the thousands directly to Amazon, let them sell it, and then I get a small percentage or a small cut on what I've sold directly to them. They're making the sales, getting the sales done, but I get a percentage. And that's the only thing is I kind of feel that the people who do that, it makes it sound very attractive, but the only one that's winning is Amazon at that point. So you have to be really, really careful. Okay. All right, guys. Well, perfect. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the thumbs up, you guys. So thanks, Alex, for joining the course. I appreciate that too. Like I said, there's quite a few people here that are taking the course. And for those of you that have not taken the course yet, take a look at it at techdaddyvideos.com. Go under the packages, and then you can purchase the package there. If you have a question, feel free to give me a call. My phone number is right on top, 626-225-3002. All right? You guys have a good one. I'm going to try to be on, I don't know, maybe Sunday. I'll probably end up coming back on. I'm not sure. But Mondays for sure. I am on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific time, Amazon Q&A. And so if I have time, I will definitely come back on YouTube. If not, we will see you guys on Monday. Take a look at the beginning of the video, and I show you how I was able to get 98% of the buy box. And I show you that on my computer. All right. Steve says, don't work too hard tomorrow. Yeah, good luck with that. I have a lot of work with a lot of people tomorrow, a lot of schedules, a lot of coaching going on. So thanks a lot, Steve. I appreciate that. All right, guys. You guys have a good one. And if you are interested in any of the packages of Tech Daddy videos, have a question, feel free to give me a call. All right, guys. See you guys on the next one. See ya. Peace.